Hey guys, Joey from Longevity and Fitness Efficiency. I just took my wife's body fat percentage and a lot of her measurements. It's been super cold out here, so it's been hard to get the motivation to work out. But now that she's going to a gym, she has been working out all week. I think probably for like the last 6 days, very regimented. The week before, it was just a little bit of cardio to get warm, but it was 41 degrees or something in the garage anyways. So we have a 2-week difference in measurements here. The weight is still the same, but I wanted to point out body composition because her workouts are a lot harder. You can see that she's gained about 2.2 pounds of muscle, lost 2.2 pounds of fat. Body fat dropped about 2% or so. And then these are just her millimeters skin fold pinch. So if you ever get your body fat checked by calipers, there's 4 measurement sites. It's going to be the biceps, tricep, subscapula or under your shoulder blade, and the suprailiac, which is right at the hip bone, the top of the hip bone. So you can kind of see as these measurements, the biceps low already, so it's going to be harder to lose body fat here. Remember, we're very primitive, so we're going to store fat in our midsection to protect our vital organs. So it is harder to lose fat on the midsection. Your limbs are going to be the first ones that drop, and then everything else will follow. So there is a process to that. So tricep dropped 1, subscap dropped 1, and then she dropped about another 3.5 on the suprailiac. And so if you weigh the same, your body fat drops. This is kind of what the measurements look like down here. So the neck is a little irrelevant, but if your goal is weight loss, you will see, the inches come down off the neck as well. But she lost 1.5 inches off of her chest. Upper arm about 0.5 inch down, forearm 1/4 inch. And again, your body's losing weight from where it can afford to lose it most, which is the limbs, and then the midsection is going to be last. But since there's the forearms are relatively lean, it is not going to drop a whole lot. The waistline dropped 0.5 inch. We're about a 1/4 inch on the hip. So if you think about how you're visually looking in the mirror, if your waistline comes in more and you didn't lose as much on your hips, you might see yourself as being more bottom heavy than you were before, but it's more of an illusion because your waistline tapered in. It's actually making your hips look larger when in reality you lost off of your hips. So don't get head faked by that. The thigh was the same and the calf went down 1/4 inch. So my predictions for her next measurement are going to be the thigh, hip, and waist coming down a little more, maybe a little bit off the upper arm, and the rest is going to be the same. Remember, it's very process oriented, so don't be discouraged if your weight stays the same, but your body fat percentage drops. You guys, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We'll talk to you later.